What's going on, YouTube? Back with the Freightliner Classic. So we went to Speedco and got a new AC compressor put in. As y'all can see, it is right here. Nice and brand new. Came with a new AC clutch in the front. And of course I put on this belt, but we got one problem. And it involves Speedco, of course, not doing the work correctly. So if you look at the belt is completely straight up until right here. The belt starts to go towards the right. As you can see, the belt is sliding towards the right, and what that's going to do is put wear and tear on all of these. Can't think of the word right now. We're gonna call them clutches for right now, but it's gonna put wear and tear on it. So and it's also gonna cause the engine to start to make a noise. Well, not the engine, but you'll hear the belt start to make a noise. What they did wrong was, if you look at the bracket for the AC compressor, you'll notice this hole right here. Basically all I got to do, because no need to go back up there for that, take the bolts out and just simply slide the bracket back just a little bit so that everything is even. So the AC compressor basically need to slide back and then put the bolts back in, and then it won't destroy anything. Don't have to drain the Freon system. You got 4 bolts, one here, one here. You got 2 on the top right here. And then it should just be able to just slide back. I don't think there's nothing on the opposite side over here. So something simple. Like I said, we shouldn't have to mess with none of these Freon lines. I do have to disconnect it, then disconnect the battery, and see if I got the proper tools to do this, which I should. Basics, well, I don't think a socket wrench gonna get up in there. Whatever it is, I got some hand tools that'll do it, but do I want to do it right now? I don't know if I want to do it now, wait till the weekend. I'm gonna just get my tools set, my tool kit, and see what size those bolts are. Other than that, some other things I can do right here. You can see we're starting to slide, the bracket's starting to slide. You can take this off and either get a new one or just slide it forward. It's basically just untightening this, just slide it forward. So probably buy a new one though. So just some small stuff to tighten up the engine. Like I said, when you own it, you guys got to do maintenance on it. All parts are gonna have to be replaced eventually, from the tires to the alternator to the AC compressor to the belts. This stuff don't last forever. You got the water pump, the turbo, starter, everything got to be replaced eventually if you want to own the truck. If you want to own the truck, all this stuff is gonna have to be replaced. I need a hydraulic hose over here, which I really need to drain this myself and go ahead and just take this hydraulic hose off, take it up to the hydraulic hose shop, and get a new hose to stop that from leaking. But other than that, of course you got your starter, same starter that's in the modern Freightliners, about $400. Got your Bendix aftermarket air compressor. That's all on this side, except your ECM. But I'm gonna check this, which it should be filled. I already checked the oil. The oil is good. The coolant, I checked the coolant in a minute. I'm gonna start the truck up, let it warm. I kind of didn't turn the batteries off, so I don't know if it'll start. Batteries could be low, but I do got a jumper pack with me, and then I'm gonna make sure the heat work up in here before I go do some serious work with this truck on the road. But just a basic 12.7 engine. It's not much to it. A lot of people scared of older trucks, older engines, because they say it costs, you know, 80, 90, 100 grand to fix and all this nonsense. You guys don't want to listen to people that own the truck, so I can kind of tell you what everything costs and where to get it from. So maybe I'll do that for all y'all that care. I know the sun is kind of in the way, but we got the turbo right here. This is aftermarket. You can get it from Momentum Works. That's who I would go to. Just go to momentumworks.com. You can go to ATL Diesel also. They pretty much $1,000. This one right here is the 1702 Boyd Warner. You can just Google that too. So $1,000. You got the water pump, which is right here. It's about $600. Well, I'll say between $400 and $600. I think $600 is the total price if you get it changed out of TA. But I would say between $400 and $600 for the water pump. You can get that from the dealership or ATL Diesel. You got the alternator. You can get it from NAPCO, Fleet Pride, dealership. They run between $250 to $400 depending on how many apps you want to put on there. You got these boots. It's a lot of places to get those from. They vary in price depending on what material you want to go with. Belts are about $20. Get them from Fleet Pride or the dealership. AC compressor, it's about $400, which is right up here. That's pretty much all you got on this side. You got an oil cooler right here, but you guys not gonna be doing no oil coolers. You shouldn't be, at least, but I don't know what an oil cooler costs because I ain't never bought one. You got your exhaust manifold right here. Sometimes people wanna get a newer exhaust manifold to go with the turbo. If you do that, about $1,700 combo, PDI, you know, PDI diesel, something like that. You got your air to air. The air to air, $700 to $1,200. AC condenser, mine was $150 aftermarket. They go up to $300 though. Trying to make sure I didn't miss nothing on this side of the engine for all y'all trying to learn. I think I hit everything. You got your shots $50. Spring hangers about $250. U-bolts are about $40. 30 pound cates. Brake chambers, $45. $45 for, I believe, the slack adjusters too. Tires about $400. Come on to this side. You got your Bendix air compressor, like I said, $700. Start about $400. You got some filters. You do the filters with the oil change. This right here is just your power steering fluid. You just put fluid in now. I mean, other than fluid, you know, if you got hoses, it just depends on the size. Just take them to a hydraulic shop. It's gonna be cheap, man. It's all of it gonna be under $100. That's all you got on this side. So, yep. So you add all that up. You add it up, not me, because I don't remember all the numbers I just gave you. Should be under $3,000. So you say, wait a minute, I can get a new starter. Let me just add up right quick, man. Starter, air compressor, $1,100. Let's see what we got. We'll say if you want to get this, we'll just say $1,000. So $2,200. If you need one of those, $2,350. Like I said, about $400 for the alternator. 23, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 27. Just rounding up to 28. Throw in an AC compressor for another $400. Yeah, $3,200. Water pump, we'll just say $600. So 36, 37, $3,800. Turbo about $1,000. So $4,800. And throw in some belts and some tats, $5,000. So $5,000, and majority of that stuff you won't need, like air to air. I mean, if your AC working, you ain't gonna need none of these AC components. The alternator, I mean, if your batteries ain't charging, or if your batteries are charging, you're getting 14 volts, you ain't gonna need that. You know, a lot of this stuff you're not gonna need, you know. Alternator lasts about 7 years. AC compressor, between 3 to 7 years. The belts, 200,000 miles to 300,000 miles. Your turbo, I give it about 3 years. Air to air, I'm not sure. Air to air is more so of, as long as you don't get a hole up here to where it's sucking in and killing your boost, you know, that's I guess it just depends on how well you blocking out everything up there. Same thing with the AC condenser, as long as ain't nothing rubbing a hole in it. But that's pretty much it for the engine parts. You know, everything is nice and cheap. It's a 12.7, 1997. Like I said, yeah, I'm about 5,000. I do everything on the side of the motor. And then as far as the rebuild, you got the PDI Overhaul kit, 4,300 over there on ATL diesel. That's for the internal components. You got your cylinder head run you about 3,400. Then a block cut about, going rate is about 2,000 for a block cut. That's if you want to do a complete end frame with the cylinder head, you know, throw in an oil pump, water pump, turbo. Good to go, man. That PDI kit come with a 3-year unlimited mile warranty, which means this motherfucker gonna run 3 years, unlimited miles. And if it break, if you blow your engine due to parts failure, PDI send you another overhaul kit, and they'll pay you up to $150 an hour in labor for 50-hour job. So that's what they warranty say on their website. I don't have a PDI kit though. I got a my engine is newer. It's only got my bad. It's only got 500,000 miles on the engine. This is not the original motor. The original motor had already blew up. This is a drop-in motor, and it's, like I said, it's only got 500,000 miles on it. So I had a warranty on it when I bought it, but obviously the warranty is expiring now. We all the way in 2025. Did I advertise that on YouTube? No, I didn't advertise it. I just, you know, drove the truck and let people think it's some type of miracle, some type of act of God. You know, fed it to the builder. But yeah, man, let me fire this thing up. Let me see if it'll start. It's gonna be an oil field truck more than likely. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna take this out to the oil field in 2026. I don't think I'm gonna be doing drive-in with this truck. I think it's gonna be strictly oil field. Cause I want to get this truck out there and get that blue truck out there with that cat engine. Get both them trucks out there. This truck is gonna be the cheapest truck to run in the oil field, cause we just went over all the parts. So y'all see the prices. Like I said, I don't know if this damn truck gonna start. I left the battery things on, but we gonna see. Having those starter problems. Make sure that oil pressure get up there. Okay, let me give y'all a hint about this oil pressure gauge. How do I know if I'm close to an end frame based off this gauge right here? A truck with a brand new, fresh rebuilt, brand new internal components. This oil gauge, when you start it, it's gonna go all the way up to about 70 PSI. 65 is gonna be the lowest. That's when you got brand new internal components. As you run miles on the engine, 500,000 to 1,000,000 miles, when you start to fire it up, you'll start to be closer to that 55, 50 PSI mark. That'll let you know you're getting close to the end frame. That's what the gauge means right here, okay? So that's why it's important when you start it to know where you're at. You gotta know what these gauges mean. Now listen, because the belt is off, you're gonna hear a slight sound coming from it. Center belts need to be tightened up too. Build a good air pressure. Valve meter kicked on. Oil pressure starting to come down. Looking good. Looking real good. Like I said, I make sure the heat work because we're going in the winter time. It's getting cold at night. So I'll wait till the truck build that pressure and all that. So I give it a little bit. While I'm at it, I'm going to update my ELD. Update my little ELD for highway. Gotta grab my phone. Do it right quick. 1 second while I go on duty. Trying to remember what the name of the ELD device was. Oh, I got an HOS 24 hours. I knew I was getting close. I'm gonna go on duty. Whoa. That's just for Go Highway, man, so they can update my location, all that nonsense. So we'll let that do about 15 minutes, then go back off duty. Everything looking good so far, man. So there you have it. I done told y'all the prices of these parts. It's not expensive at all, you know. I don't know, man. I don't know. I like it simple, man. It's a nice, simple truck. It's gonna be in business way longer than somebody on the lease purchase program, bar program, rental program, all that stuff. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I'm gonna snatch this microwave back down, snatch that out, take it to the house, clean the inside of it, bleach it out. Like I said, this truck right here, more than likely is going to the oil field. I was gonna run reefer with it, but at this point, I feel like the economy ain't doing too well. People ain't got food, they ain't got SNAP and all this. Not enough money going around, man. So I got to haul freight that don't depend. It doesn't depend on food, or it doesn't depend on people. Before people can go to the grocery store to get their food, they have to put gas in the car. So I'd rather be out there in the gas field, the oil field, where I know you got to get the gas first before you get to the grocery store. But if that make any sense, maybe it do, maybe it don't. But I'm gonna let this truck run. We got good air pressure. We're gonna check for air leaks. Let it run. Let's go ahead and check and see if we got some heat. Let that run. See if we get hot in a second. Let that window down, man. I don't want to get too hot. Bed that's moving. Just came on, put on AC. Blowing cold right now. I don't even think this right here even works. Blowing ice cold right now, so the AC still work good. Let me let the window up just to make sure. Yeah, says about 50 degrees right now. So we don't got no leaks in the AC system, but we do need to slide that compressor back. So the AC working good, no leaks. That means the Freon holding. That's wonderful, but I need the heat to work, not the damn AC. So let me figure it out. I ain't used the heat in forever, so let me figure it out. Maybe I gotta switch it over to heat. I'll find that out in a second. It's still blowing cold. Let's go to vent. I think that's just outside out. That's just outside out. Put it on heat, see what happens. It's blowing uphill. That's more like damn defrost. Yeah, that's defrost right there. I don't need defrost. That's just outside out. Put it on AC. It's getting cold. Okay, so Oh, wait a minute, let me see. Still feel like it's blowing cold. Yeah, it's getting colder. Yeah, it's definitely getting colder. Yeah, the AC worked perfect. So all the vents work. Yeah, that worked. So we don't have no heat right now, which means I think this vent is just outside out. So we don't got no heat, which means that there's a level somewhere that I need to switch off, and then it'll go from AC to heat. And I have no idea where that lever is on the truck. I had to follow the AC lines. Yeah, we ain't getting no heat. We're just getting straight ice cold out. Alright, we'll figure that out in a second. We'll turn it off. We have to figure that one out. Alright. Let's go and see if we got some leaks or something. Yeah, right now we just got ice cold AC. Oh, wait a minute. Let me flip this key back. Gotta do this damn ELD right quick. We're gonna go switch this thing to drive right quick. Put it in drives because, like I said, this go highway crap, I don't get it. But you gotta switch. If you let the truck sit 30 days without updating the ELD, all of a sudden can't no broker work with you. It's so stupid, man. So every time I come to the truck, I gotta turn this ELD on, act like I done went somewhere. It's just so stupid, man. I don't get it. It's just a way to steal $25 from me a week. That's all it is. That's all it is, a way to steal $25. But see, they think they stealing $25, but they ain't, cause I ain't paid $25 nothing. I bought the ELD and this app. You think I'm paying $25 to the ELD company a week? I mean, not a week, a month? Hell no. Shit, hell no. Nope. We're gonna switch this over to, I'm gonna let it go to 58, then I'm gonna switch it over to off duty. We're gonna check for air leaks, man. See if we get some air leaks or something. Just kind of walk around the truck, see if any oil pouring, anything like that, man. Man, I feel like this last belt right here is loose. Yeah, it is. That last belt right there, that's what's making noise right there. Got a loose belt. That's gotta be tightened. Two ways to tighten it: cut it off, or I can tighten it right here at the top. Somewhere right in here is something for me to tighten it, but more than likely just cut it off. Cut it off and let the last two belts. I'm gonna end up cutting it off. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah. All these loose belts cause the truck to make noises and shit. So, all right, we can switch this back over to off duty. All right, satisfied these fools. Nothing pouring, nothing dripping. Listening for air leaks. Same thing, DOT gonna be looking for air leaks. If they don't hear them, no violations, no violations. Air leaks, air leaks. Air leaks, air leaks, air leaks. Just listening, playing the listening game. Just shut up and listen. Nothing. Got brand new tires in the back. We'll get a roller full. Drain all the fluids up out of these back here. Put some new fluids in. No air leaks, no air leaks. Alright. Okay, well, other than that, man, truck ready to go. Truck ready to go. Make sure we ain't rubbing right there. Not rubbing. Yeah, man, truck ready to go. Like I said, man, this is gonna be an oil field truck. So just some small things to address. AC compressor, cut that belt right there. It's too difficult for me to put new belts on, you know, because it's wintertime. I can really cut all 3 belts off, and that'll stop this damn fan from staying on. But it's cold outside, and the truck ain't gonna overheat. But I ain't gonna do that. I'm just gonna cut that one loose belt off, take that off. So I don't have nothing that can slice through it right now with me. But I'll probably move that AC compressor probably on the weekend. Other than that, oh, I need to check out the lights, don't I? It's kind of daytime, can't really see, but all right, y'all, I ain't gonna bore y'all, man. I can get y'all 31 minutes. So I'm just trying to make sure I don't need nothing else, man. Simple engine, man. Simple engine, man. That's why I say, man, you know, people around me, I tell them, hey, man, get this $15,000, $10,000 truck, man. Shit, man, fuck all that, man. I'd take that right there. Now, these right here, these are retro. Well, they ain't retro, but they these are for the diesel college. So see, I say diesel technology. The diesel colleges work on these. They teach their students how to, you know, go through the trucks and things like that. But you know, if you want the truck to look brand new, see how this look nice and shiny. Y'all see this red over here? See how it's all nice and red, look like it's fresh off the lot. This truck can look the same way. It's just paint. It's just paint and buff the taints. I can buff my taints and get this truck painted the same color red. If I want, I don't know about no stripes, but same color red. I'm telling you, man, it look brand new. It look brand new. I can get chrome stats. You know, these stats come out, put chrome on there, but I'm not trying to impress people, so that's just not the case for me. But I don't know if I want to do this hydraulic hose by myself. Okay, the leak is right here. So that's where it's fresh at. So it's a clamp. So it's a clamp. More than likely, this clamp didn't tow off into this damn thing right here, and it's got it running down. So I can take that clamp off. But the problem is when I take that clamp off, all the fluid gonna shoot up out of the side right here. I'm about to drain the whole top of this thing right here. Shouldn't be too much fluid to come out. One person told me just go ahead and buy a whole new can, man. Just buy a whole new can. That'd be the simplest fix, but I know, man. Hey Andrew, man. We don't want to buy older truck, because we heard if you buy older truck, man, you constantly gotta pop the hood and you constantly gotta, you know, work on this thing. Guys, it is true that you got to pop the hood every day to check the oil and the coolant, because you want it. Why are you checking the oil every day? Because when you don't have oil in the engine, it ain't gonna run. It ain't gonna run. So yeah. If you want to make some money, oil is cheap. Oil at Walmart, $12 for a whole gallon. Don't be stupid, man. Don't be stupid. Even if I didn't check the oil though, and I didn't check the coolant, those gauges in there would tell me that I'm low on oil and that I'm low on coolant. One way I can tell I'm low on coolant is the engine is gonna start to overheat. It's gonna go past 200, go up to 220. The engine fan gonna kick on, and if I'm on flat land, it's the engine fan ain't gonna be able to cool it down. It's gonna stay at 220, 225. And you like, dang, man, why come the engine fan ain't cooling me down? When you realize that the temperature's still going up, it ain't coming down, that's because you're low on coolant. Either you're low on coolant, or you got a busted radiator hose somewhere and you need to pull the truck over. So that's one way I can tell without actually checking. As far as the oil goes, when I press the pedal down to give it diesel to speed up, like if I want to speed the truck up, go 70 miles per hour, when I hit the pedal, the PSI on the oil pressure gauge, it's it'll be like around, like, you know, 20 PSI. It's not gonna really go past, it'll be 20, 25. It's not gonna really go past 25. What it's supposed to do when you give it gas, it's supposed to go up about 45 PSI, somewhere right in there. But when you're low on oil, it's gonna stay at about 25. You're gonna look at the oil pressure gauge, you're like, why it ain't going past 25? They'll let you know you low on oil. And when it's doing that, when it's at the 25 range mark, you need about 5 gallons of oil. So, because at that point you just halfway, you halfway empty. So that's two ways I can tell without actually popping the hood. But you know, it's free to pop the hood. That's just too easy. It's too easy. So just pop the hood, do your pre-trip. You know, when you own it, you do pre-trips. That's why, you know, you guys be wondering how I get annual inspections on the 1997. Why come when the state troopers pull me over, I pass the inspection? Guys, I don't understand. I don't understand. It's too easy. It's too easy. I mean, I don't understand why would you not pass the inspection? It ain't nothing but lights. I mean, you can't make sure the lights work on your own. You can't just hit the switch and see all the lights working. You can do that on your own. Tires, you know, the steer's got to be 4 30 seconds. The back, I believe, is 2 30 seconds. I mean, I understand y'all ain't got no tread depth gauge, but you can do the eye test. You see the tire ball, you got to go. So, brakes, okay, brakes, I understand. Most people ain't gonna know that. That's fine. You know, me, you know, TA, mechanic, speed code, you know, how them adjust your brakes, man. Just how them adjust it. $25, $50 to adjust some brakes, man. If you need new brakes, they'll let you know. Man, it's about 12 o'clock. I'm gonna get on up out of here. Satisfied with the truck, man. Like I said, I'm gonna slide back that AC compressor. Let me make sure I got the proper tools to do that. While I'm over here talking to y'all. Sometimes I be taking tools at my truck. Let me make sure I got the right size. Maybe I can cut that belt off too. What am I looking for? What the hell did I just say I was doing? Damn, I forgot that quick. I said cut the belt off. Oh, the tools. I didn't see my tool kit. That's what it was. Where's my tool kit? I don't have my tool kit. Damn, I left the tool kit somewhere. I ain't good. I ain't got the tool kit in here. But I got a bunch of rare socket sets. Let's see if one of these are. Let me see, a 7/8 in there, 3/4. It's 5/8 right there. Let's see if it's 5/8 to work. One thing y'all do need to know about the oil field, because there's misconceptions about the oil field. You guys think the oil field is a place where, oh shoot, I'm turning it that way. Y'all think the oil field is some place where you can just bring trucks out there that don't pass no inspection. Let me tell you how the oil field gonna work. When you go lease onto a carrier, you're gonna have to have an inspection. They gonna want the annual inspection. Some of them, they want that annual inspection within the last 30 days. They may let you go 90 days at most. But you're gonna have to have the inspection. So where do you get the inspection from? Truck stop. Do you think when you go to Speedco, Love's, TA, that you just gonna pay them $100, they just gonna give you a piece of paper? Guys, that's not the way it works. You're fooling yourself. You're fooling yourself. I need one a little bit smaller. It's almost there. I need one. What is this, 5/8? Need one a little bit smaller. But got to have a fresh inspection. Number 2, they do have DOT in the oil field, depending on where you're going. If you're going to North Dakota, you're gonna see DOT every day, because that's their #1 job, to pull you over in North Dakota. So you ain't, man, ain't nowhere in the world have a truck don't pass inspection up there. They get paid off pulling you over. Shit. They get paid off pulling you over, doing a DOT inspection, and weighing your truck. Really get paid off weighing your truck. What comes before 5/8, y'all? You know, I don't fucking know. What is this, a half? Shit, looks like a half. It's been a long time since I've been in what is it, algebra? Shit, pre-algebra, I think. Man, I need one right size right above this. Damn. What the hell come between the half and 5/8? 7/8? No, I think that's higher. Fuck, I can't remember. Ain't no 11/16. What is this set up? What the fuck? This is 50%. This is 75%. This the one below that, 11/16. Pop this over. See that 11/16. What about this one? I already did 5/8, didn't I? I'm surprised 5/8 wasn't it. Let me grab that again, check it again. Check both of these. So there's gonna be a lot of DOT in the oil field. Also, keep in mind, you guys got this another perception that you're not gonna be hauling heavy in the oil field. Guys, if you're going to Texas, you need to know right off the top, they haul 84,000 pounds gross, okay? It's not 80,000. You're gonna be at 84,000 gross, okay? Which means you're doing heavy haul. More wear and tear on the truck. No Chinese tires. Man, shit, you better have some real Yokohama, Bridgestone, Toyo. You better have some name brand. Man, I can't count for shit. I can't figure it out. I ain't got the right size. Damn, I ain't got the right size. Let me just bring the whole damn. Y'all hold on right there. Okay, can't find my toolkit right now. I think I took it out. It's probably at the house. This is 9/16. Oh, jackpot. 9/16. 9/16. Found it. Is that for all of them? I can get to that one. Ooh, I can't get to that one. I need one smaller than this. I mean 9/16, but I need a smaller one to reach there right there. But I can hit that one. Yeah, I'm out there. Okay. This will work. I can't do it right now though, because I got this too long, too big. I mean, but other than that, man. So one more thing, tell the people before I go. Just because the truck is moving, this is the important part. This is the important part. Just because the truck is moving, just because the driver is doing 4,000 to 5,000 miles every single week, just because the truck generating in your head 10 grand, you know, 10,000 or whatever, don't mean that any money is actually being made. Guys, this driver's going up and down this road every year. I tell you all the time, man, if you don't have a plan, all the money that the truck make, it goes on the 304s. It goes on the 304s. It goes on the 304s. So, man, what else I need to do before I walk away from this damn truck? I got a mechanic in the oil field. He usually work on all my trucks, Manny. That's if I go out that way. I don't know if I'm going out that way, but I text him on Facebook. Yeah, if he still live out there in that part of Texas, then that'll be my mechanic, man. You know, I just work with him. That's all out. That's it. He working all the trucks. I mean, all my trucks. He my mobile mechanic, and no matter what time it is, if I need some help, he gonna come, cause he know Andrew gonna pay. He know Andrew got the money. He gonna pay. Paying whatever, you know. I pay him whatever you want. But truck like this, what could go wrong with a truck like this? Turbo blowing, starter going out. That's about it. Because if the alternator go out, the truck will still run. You'll see on the voltmeter up there, you know, you'll see it, the volts are not going up. It'll drop below 9 volts, but you can still run, just can't turn the truck off, and you can get to wherever you need to get the alternator changed or the batteries, whatever the case may be. But something that actually puts you on the side of the road is if you blow a turbo, or if you at the freaking diesel out and you turn the truck off, truck won't start back up because the starter went out, you know. Blowing a tire, that'll put you on the side of the road. Well, steer tire, I don't know about them back tire. We still gonna keep rolling. We're gonna keep rolling on to the tire shop. It's not much, man. And then of course, if you blow the engine, I mean, you blow the engine, it is what it is. Other than that, man, will I overhaul this engine? If I did overhaul it, it's gonna be that PDI kit with the 3 unlimited mile warranty, probably at the secret shop. Will I rebuild it in 2026? Probably not. Probably not, man. It's only 500,000 miles on it. I don't know. We'll see if the money right. If it's the truck making a ton of money, you know. I say it's got 500,000 miles on that, but understand, I don't have a way to verify it, so, you know, I don't have a way to verify, but I can say from 2022 to now, 0 engine problems. So, you know, 0 engine problems. I need that exhaust clamp. Yeah, like I said, man, I gotta go, so I can't do it right now anyway. I gotta be downtown about 2 o'clock. I'm downtown at 2 o'clock Monday through Friday. Put these tools in the truck. I'm surprised this GoPro lasted this damn long. Oh, real quick, let me see if I can trace these damn AC lines, man, and see what the hell I need to turn. 2 AC lines. That one going to, usually going towards the back. What the hell is that right there? That thing came off. Really just trash, but let me see where them AC lines go. What is this blue line? That's not an AC line. Okay, AC line right here. Where is it going? Underneath the truck. I see it runs along the side. It goes all the way towards the back. So that one ain't gonna be it. This one goes here, runs along here, down through here, straight into the AC condenser. This comes out here, right through there, right through here, straight to the compressor. Ain't it either, damn. It's usually a switch like this right here. What does this line come to? Both of these lines run outwards. What is these cooling lines? This cooling running through here with them 2 cooling lines right here. Okay, boom, there it is. It's gotta be one of these. These 2 cooling lines run straight up into the truck. This cooling line goes to this oil cooler. Where the hell does this one go to? Runs down below and comes upwards right in here somewhere to the water pump. Okay, the water pump. Boom, there it is right here. But I'm not sure though. I'm not sure, so I don't want to turn it. If I turn it, that's gonna stop cooling from going from the water pump. Hold on, let me think. If I turn it, that's gonna stop the flow of coolant going into the AC evaporator. It should get hot. That could be the switch right there. Basically, there's a switch, man. You turn it off. You turn the coolant off, and then you'll have heat in the truck. You turn it on, and you'll have AC. I know where it's at on my Mercedes. I ain't never found it. I ain't never looked for it on this 12.7, but I'll look on the internet and see what's going on. All right, y'all, man, I'm gone, man.